I would like everybody else who reads tonight to speak in British English in honour of Kate and William. But the next poet is Diana.
I can't speak in British. I hope that's okay with everyone.
Speak with vowels in your mouth.
Basically, this poem is to my father. He worked in World Trade Center 7, which was not one of the Twin Towers that burned down, but it did actually burn down on September 11th, so this poem is to him. It is not until 10 years later that I say, tell me. Tell me about the day that plumes rose from the sky like black lady fingers swallowed in the bathtub. Tell me about the John Grisham novel you were reading in the square, your last folded page corner in the shadows of iron. Tell me about the people running down the avenue, past the abandoned hot dog stands, past the screaming pavement. He tries to speak. His lips are wet with poetry. He had always been a poet. He told me once the Beatles were like prophets ambling through the vinyl. He told me once the dandelion was like a pat of butter from the angels. He told me once I played the piano like his mother sprinkled pepper on her eggs. I hated the piano like I hated milk and Mondays and batting ninth on the softball team. But that day, the ivory gorged itself on my sweat. I played minuets until you came home. He tries to speak. His lips are wet with poetry. But all that comes out of his mouth are the ashes that covered his suit, the same ones that he crushed into the welcome mat when he sank into the front door. He coughs up fuselage and final phone calls of people we would never know. He tries to speak, but his lips are wet with tears.